I believe either this is Gohan or Goku. I like to say it's Gohan, but it could be any Saiyan. But yeah, this guy's the same thing. You can open the mouth. Just look at that. Pretty cool.
Updated review.
Hey everyone, Super Saiyan Sanchez back here with another video. I want to shout out everyone who's been watching, subscribing. I've been seeing so much love from everyone in the community. I appreciate all the comments. It really makes me happy. I just want to, I guess I want to be a part of this community and, grow. You guys are my subscribers and I appreciate you guys watching. And shout out to you guys. So today we're going to go ahead and be doing an updated review of this bad boy, the Grade 8 Vegeta. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. And this is the full 360 of the box. A lot of great poses here. I'm excited to get back into this updated review with you guys. And if anyone did see the first video of this review for me, I didn't have the Yajirobe. So I do have Yajirobe now. I just recently got him on eBay for a great price, which I thought was a great price. Just excited to show you guys an updated review to anyone who is new to the channel. Hey everyone, and we're back, and I couldn't fit the stand, but I'm going to go ahead and show the stand separately because this figure is huge. If anyone does know, the Grade 8 SH figure is pretty big. So this is everything that he does come with, his accessories. He does come with the open palm hands when he first comes in the box. And he does have his fist hands, his pointing finger, and his hands where he is holding Goku and Yajirobe, along with the eye that has damage on it, and the tail when it is cut, and the long tail. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stand as well. And this is a 360 of Grade 8 Vegeta. And he is basically a statement piece in your SH Figuarts collection. He's great. I love the battle damage that he has. He, of course, probably the downfall to the figure is probably that the height. It doesn't compare to any of the SH Figuarts. It's still pretty cool. At this time, Tamashii was, this is a 2020 release. Tamashii was still releasing stuff like Shenron, which was before. Porunga came a couple years later. They were testing the waters on seeing these figures. And to me, this is a success story right here. To me, like, I love this figure. He still has so much love from people. So yeah, I definitely got to say he looks amazing. All right, let's go ahead and remove this guy off the stand. Get the stand out the way. All right, and we're back. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. And he is pretty heavy. I don't know the exact weight, but he is a big boy, like I said. Let's go ahead and give you guys a look at him. His shoulder pads look great. Just the damage. I love this. This is what I love. It's pretty cool. And just the battle damage on his chest plate and all this when he's fighting with Goku. Just pretty cool. Show you his tail. It does rotate. I will show you guys that. Oh, sorry about that. And he does like a big clicking sound. I love this sound that he makes. At first, in the beginning, it's kind of annoying, but it's just something that he does, so you get used to it. And I love the. I feel like they did a good job all over his Saiyan armor. The rotation is pretty cool. Just the detail, just pretty amazing. And his arms, along with his gloves, you know, everything's battle damage. His shoulder pads do move, they do rotate. They're pretty good. Basically, you could do so many poses here, which I like a lot. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in on the face. And it looks great. The face is basically straight out of the anime. He can open his mouth. It's pretty cool. I will show you guys that, the whole thing there. But they did do a lot of detail. Tamashii, I think, did a great job. Like, I felt this face and the body of the figure being so huge, I feel like they knocked it out of the park. And I would love to see a Arlia version of this figure. Like, this looks pretty cool. I just haven't seen Tamashii getting back into the more of the heavier stuff ever since Purunga, like the bigger stuff. I really hope that they can try to continue on with that, trying to have bigger figures. I feel like people will buy it. His price has stayed very high. He is above market. His MSRP when he first released was about 180, I believe. 180, that's 190 what I purchased him for. And this is the same grade 8 that I did purchase when it came out in 2020. All right, let's go ahead and get into articulation. He does move his head up and down. You can go back a little bit. You can see that his neck does move. Pretty good. Shoulder pads do move. Can't go all the way, but you can move them, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. His arms, they can't do a full 360. They can if you move it around. It's going to be uncomfortable, honestly. But you don't need to do all that. And he can bend his elbow. He can rotate his wrist. He does have an ab crunch. He could look down. Back, he can just quite a bit. You can get him to stand straight. Like I said, it's a hassle sometimes. You just gotta move it around. You can hear the clicking sound, which is kind of okay. His leg does go all the way up. He can bend his knee. I've never tried to actually rotate the bottom of his ankle. I don't think you can do that, but still it's pretty cool. And you do have his toe hinge, which is pretty good. And honestly, for a figure like this big, I'm actually surprised what Tamashii did. I was actually very surprised. And his head is pretty good. And like I said, his tail does rotate. I'll show you guys that right now when we're switching the tails. And I'm gonna go ahead and swap out his eyes. So the faceplate, so you would pop out the top of his nose. Pretty simple. And you would just grab his face, remove it. And this is his other face, his damaged face when he can't see. It does have the pegs. You just pop it back in. Pretty simple, honestly. And this is his top piece of his mouth. You would just pop it back in there. Voila, it looks great. I think that's amazing. Something simple that Tamashii did here. Like I said, I want to see more of this. Like, I love the big figures, and I really hope that they do this more often, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the removal of the tail. So you would just pop it out. There it is. Nothing big, nothing too crazy. Here he is with the cut tail. You just pop it right back in there, push it in. You don't really have to use force. It's pretty good. Yeah, and the short tail after Yajirobe does cut it. Hopefully that's not a spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen Dragon Ball Z. And this is the two hands where he is squeezing Goku. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that so you guys can see it a lot better. Might even enhance it even more. There it is. And he looks amazing. I just love how small this is. just seeing Goku, he looks pretty cool, honestly. Like, I just think the detail they got right there on the gloves and on the hand while he's squeezing the life out of him, they really did justice here. I feel like this is something that Tamashii can do. They're proving that they can do smaller details and figures like this, or bigger figures, but a smaller Goku. You know what I mean? I just love what they did here. And this is Yajirobe. Let me go ahead and zoom in on him just a little more. He is a smaller figure. I already thought right here what Tamashii did, like, it was pretty amazing. Like I said, he's more of a little statuesque, little, you know, he's only doing one thing. He is cutting off Vegeta's tail. I wish that they cut her just a little more on the bottom of the feet. I feel like there should have been more detail there, but to me, it's something small, nothing major. He does have a hole in the back where you would put this in. You would plug it in, just pop it right in the back. It goes along on the side of the stand. And it looks cool. Yajirobe is amazing. I'm glad I just purchased this bag. I have to say, if you do grab the Great Ape, the original release, please be very careful with Yajirobe. When I did get him, he's very fragile. I did break his sword. So I tried to super glue it at the time. When I sold it to my buddy, it was already broken, and he told me that he lost the piece. So like I said, I was able to find it on eBay, and I feel like this piece is very hard to find. And it's rare when you can actually find it without the broken sheath or the broken sword. So shout out to the person on eBay that I purchased it from. Thank you. And wanted to show you guys a stand. Nothing too crazy. It's a pretty big stand, honestly, but just pop this in, right place, you hear the click. You would open this up, place, it does have that sound like how the Great Ape does sound, with a little clicking sound, which is, to me, I like it a lot, but to some people that might be bothersome. Can't put Vegeta here, the Great Ape, have him posing. The stand also does have this little plug where you would put the Yajirobe on the side. Just wanted to show you guys before I start doing poses. Just pop it in there, it looks great. You would place Vegeta here, and you would just have Yajirobe trying to cut his tail off. You know? And I want to go ahead and bring back a figure, which I did do a side-by-side comparison when I did review the Great Ape. If anyone was watching in the past, this is the bootleg Mexican Uzaru, and he's very similar to this figure. I feel like he is a bootleg, very close. I will do a review on this one, an updated review on this guy, so you guys can check him out. I know a lot of people have seen him, a lot of people haven't. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and leave it in the comment. You know, let me know what you guys think of these guys side by side. I think they look great together. Let's go ahead and just, the size wise, the Great Ape Vegeta is more standing, more tall, but I believe it's because the Mexican Uzaru, he does have the big stomach, and I believe either this is Gohan or Goku. I like to say it's Gohan, but it could be any Saiyan. But yeah, this guy's the same thing. You can open the mouth. Just look at that. Pretty cool. I don't know. To me, these guys side by side look great, and I'm hoping to do, like I said, an updated review. If you guys want to see that, let me know. And probably the only downfall to the Great Ape Vegeta is that the Uzaru, the bootleg, does make a sound, and he does light up. If you guys didn't know that, now you know. He is pretty loud, but I think it's pretty amazing. I feel like if Great Ape, all he did was light up, or maybe his eyes lit up, I think that would have been amazing. Yeah, just maybe a light up at least, but I feel like that would have came a long way. But yeah, I had to include this. All right, guys, and to me, after all those poses, this guy is definitely a must grab. That's all I can say. He is big, he's huge. He would go great with your Saiyan Saga display, Nappa, Vegeta. I definitely say that if you don't have this guy in the collection, consider grabbing him. I feel like he's something that someone who is a big fan of that saga, you would definitely like him. I like that he moves around, that he's able to move, unlike Purunga. You can move Shenron, but he only does one specific pose. There's not much you can do on that, but to me, this is something that you can move around a lot, and you can do a lot of different type of displays. But the only problem is that you gotta have that stand. That stand helps out a lot. And if you don't have that stand, that kind of kills it, because you need something to be able to hold him to do a big pose. So definitely, I got to go ahead and give this guy a solid 10. I love this figure. I don't have a problem with this figure. He looks great. The figure was released in 2020. We're in 2026. This guy looks amazing, and he still holds up well. Along with the 2025 Comic-Con event exclusive that did come out last year. I didn't get my hands on that one, but still amazing. I don't believe that one had the Yajirobe, and I don't know if it did have the Goku when he is being crushed, but to me, this is the version I like. I like the other one because of the dark. I mean, the blue. It's a little more lighter. This is more on the darker side, like how Vegeta actually does look. But it depends on the Scouter Vegeta that you do have. So yeah. So thank you guys all for watching. I really do hope that you guys like the review. If you stayed all the way to the end, I appreciate you. And go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what was your favorite part of the video. Shout out to you guys for watching.